beat DRAN spray. We're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen. All matches are going to be first to 4 points in the Beyblade X Stadium. Beyblade X rules. Very simple. You can pick any Beyblade X Bay that I own or any combo, and if you get to defeat DRAN Brave, you win the challenge. You've got 1 hour to do it, ladies and gentlemen. So think of some combos, think of some bays that you want to even just test out against DRAN Brave. Okay? We'll just wait for a couple people to come in to the live stream, and then we'll get into it. Like I said, we're just going to wait for some people to come in, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. What's up, Firestone? What's up, my man? Hope they're having an amazing weekend. What's up, Ellison? What's up, everybody? We're going to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I'll repeat it one more time. First to 4 points in the Beyblade Stadium. Beyblade X rules. And yeah, very simple. You pick a combo, or you can pick a Beyblade X stock combo that I own. And if you can defeat DRAN Brave, you win the challenge, and vice versa. What's your thoughts on Stay Gold? I don't know what that is. Unfortunately, I do not. I'm kind of a bit of an unk, you know, so I don't really know a lot of these new things, you know. I'm not pushing unk status in age, but I've got unk knowledge, you know? Alright, Viper Tail, 580, orb first. Oh, the new Beyblade X song, the season 4 song, right, or whatever, the season 3. I think I saw it on the channel, on the Beyblade X channel, but I didn't watch it. And a knockout for Viper Tail. Oh, that's season 2? Okay, well I haven't watched season 2, so I'm a little bit uneducated on some of the season 2 stuff. I'm on episode 44 of season 1. Spit finish, Viper Tail. That's a win. Viper Tail taking out DRAN Brave. You're on summer break? Well, hopefully you're enjoying your summer break, man. So next one, Nav Shinobi, 480, high needle. That's a miss launch, no contact, no points awarded. Alright, 2-0, Nav Shinobi. Alright, 2-0, Nav Shinobi. I've seen every episode of Dragon Racing season 3 part 1. It was alright. Yeah, I feel like it was alright. I feel like it was a pretty lackluster ending for part 1, to be fair, where Captain was quote unquote defeated. Maybe he wasn't, maybe he was. I feel like it was a bit lackluster. I feel like season 2 has been better so far, but we'll see what happens with season 3 part 2. 3-0. Knife Shinobi. That's a win for Knife Shinobi. 3-2. One more point for Knife Shinobi to take the win. That's a win for Knife Shinobi. That's 2 wins in a row. What is up, Dark Sonic? Hopefully having an amazing weekend, my man. Or madam. Whatever you want to say. Next one, we've got Dark Wyvern Gale. Just letting you know, it's me, Supersonic fan. Okay? Nice. So have you become like, is this a dark era for your channel, or do you just, you dig in with Dark Sonic at the moment, man? Let me know. One point for Wyvern Gale. Well, hopefully it goes well, man. Or just enjoy yourself. 2 points for the Dark Wyvern Gale. Do you think Lloyd's mum will return in Dragons Rising? I don't know. But what I will say is I think that it won't happen unless we have to get stuff like Lord Garbodon first. I think that Lord Garbodon would come back before Masako, but Masako could indeed come back. I'm not saying that's no possibility, but I'm just saying that Lord Garbodon will probably return first before Masako. So yeah. Three zero, Wyvern Gale. 4-0, Wyvern Gale. What do you think of the new Pegasus Blast? I think it's pretty good. I don't think the Bit Ratchet is going to be any good though, unfortunately, because it goes from a 90 height to a 65 height, which means that statistically it should be a very, very burst pro. But we'll see what happens. But I think the blade will be very, very good for a CX blade. I'm not sure if it will be able to compete against UX bays, but I think that the CX blade for Pegasus Blast will be really, really good. Probably one of the best, easily a top 3 CX blade in my opinion. I feel like that's where it will be, roughly. But I don't think that the Ratchet is going to be that good. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. 1 sec. Okay, chat, I'm back. I'm back. 1 second. Sorry for the quietness. What do you think of the new CX Random Booster? What's going to be coming out? The Cerberus Random Booster. What do I think about that? That's a tough question, man. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the whole whale and rhino aspect of these new CX random boosters. I'll say that much. Where you get an extra random prize bait. I'm fine with that. I like that part. I really think there should be about 3 prize baits in a random booster. But then again, that would be too many baits in a month. So we'll stick to 2. I feel like there should be 2 in every random booster, so you get a bit more value when you buy a full set. But what I'll say is, I don't like how similar. I feel like it should have like a new blade, you know? Like we get a new chip with, and sometimes we get a new assist blade with stuff like the Whale CX and the Rhino CX. But I feel like we should have at least a remold of a CX blade to at least have something a bit different for, you know, stuff like Whale and Rhino. But I think the Cerberus is absolutely amazing. I really want it, ladies and gentlemen. I will be waiting for the Hasbro one though. But yeah, that's definitely a good pickup. If you've got the opportunity to pick it up, ladies and gentlemen, for a price that you're happy with, or if you can find it at Hasbro, I highly recommend picking it up. I'm waiting for Hasbro's one personally. But yeah, we've got the black, and I really like the purple eyes on this Fox quite a lot. The black Fox brush, 080 disc ball. Two points, Fox brush with a knockout. They're finished. 1 to 2, black Fox brush. 1 to 2. Yep. 3-point knockout. That's a win for the black Fox brush with a score of 4 to 2, and we have yet to get a bay that DRAN both can actually beat, which is actually more embarrassing. Let's go Shadow Shinobi 180 Metal Needle. This is another bed that I recommend picking up, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for the Hasbro one, or find the, if you want it, Hasbro from Amazon. It's a good pickup, ladies and gentlemen. Not the best bait competitively at all. I'll say if you're looking for good competitive stuff, it's not it. But it's a very good bait for your collection. A legendary blade from the Beyblade show. That's for sure. So mind you, well, this is a very solid bag. Well, let's do it. Shinobi Shadow. What do you think of the new Bay that's releasing this month with the metal ratchet? Terror Press. I've already got my pre-order down for that one. And I'm very hyped about it. I'm a little bit worried about the 85 height on the metal ratchet. And Bounce Mate, I feel like, is an underrated bit. I will say Bounce Spike is pretty underrated in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. But I feel like the Terror Press, it has some potential. It has some potential. I don't think it's going to be good as the other dinosaur counterpart to it, which is Tyranno Beat. I feel like Tyranno Beat is a better bay, and I think it will continue to be a better bay than Terror Press. But I feel like when Terror Press comes out, there could be definitely some good defensive combos with it. But it's going to be tough. We'll find out. I don't think it's going to be like an amazing Beyblade. I don't think it's going to be like top tier, or like, I think it'll be like a C tier bay, you know? So I think it'll be an average release. It's a pretty skippable release if you're just looking for like bays that you want from the show, or if you're looking for competitive stuff. It's not the greatest release, but it's definitely a solid one. 2-0, Shinobi Shadow. 3-0. Shinobi Shadow. One more point for Shinobi Shadow. Take the win. Alright, 1 point for Dran's Brave. 1-3. Ooh, and a burst finish, 3-3. We're tied up. Next point takes the win. Gotta go bye. Well, enjoy the rest of the weekend, man. That's for sure. The worst bay from CX. I hate to say it because I quite like it a lot. I think the worst bay from CX so far. You can't go with Hell's Reaper. Shinobi won that, by the way. But I don't think you can go with Hell's Reaper or Dran's Brave. I feel like they're very solid attack types. Very above average. Nothing too crazy, but above average and very fun to use. Oh, the worst one. In terms of competitive play or stock combo, I hate to say it because I really like the design of it. I think Dark Perseus or Perseus Dark is indeed the worst CX bay for play. Like in terms of if you're trying to win, if you're trying to have fun, it's fine. But if you're trying to win a competitive matchup or if you're trying to win with the stock version of it, it's not going to do well. But I feel like Rhino Reaper is my least favorite one out of the bunch because it's just legit a chip. The chip is the only thing different with it. Alright, wide swing scale, 560, Orb. Big hit. One point for Six Cow. 3-0. Sphinx Cow, man. Sphinx Cow stacking up those points. To finish, Sphinx Cow taking the win, taking down Dran's Brave. Has Dran's Brave even won a match, ladies and gentlemen? I don't think that's happened so far. Next one, Wizard Arc, 455, low orb. One point, Wizard Arc with a survivor finish. Second round, just a little bit. First finish, 2-1. Alright, 2-1, and it is now 2-2. We are tied up. Come on, Dran, we're going to win, man. We've lost every match. This is quite embarrassing. This is one the complete opposite way of what I wanted. I'm going to survive a finish for Wizard Arc, 3-2. Alright. Good one, good. For finish, Wizard Arc taking down DRAN's Brave, man. Alright, next one we got C with Vice Tiger 360 Unite. Alright, that's a snipe. Let's try again. To finish, 1 point for Vice Tiger with a survivor finish. Second round, 3 round rip. To finish, 2-0 for Vice Tiger. I feel like the under needle and 455 ratchet paired with the lowest blade would make the lowest combo. Yeah, on the needle, yeah. I can see that. I'm pretty sure. Who is the lowest blade, though? I don't know who the lowest blade is. Who is the lowest blade? Let me know. That's a split finish. 2-1. DRAN's Brave with his first point. That's a win. Or was it for Vice Tiger? I feel like the lowest blade would probably be Rhino Horn. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, our first win with DRAN's Brave right there. One sec, chat. One sec, chat. One sec, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna put the lowest combo up against the tallest combo. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. The tallest combo taking on the smallest combo. Let's go. So Shark Edge 455 under needle up against DRAN's Brave with the Wizard Arc Ratchet assist blade 385 on the ratchet and disc ball. Let's go. Spin finish, 1 point for Shark Edge. With this final finish. Alright, 1-1. We are tied up. Dead right hand, they don't like it. And a spin finish. Oh, the tallest Beyblade, 2-1, jumping into the lead. Let it rip. Let it rip. There we go. There's the burst. 3-2. Alright, let's go again. And a burst finish, the shortest Beyblade taking out the tallest Beyblade. Looks like height does not matter all the time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we probably could. Let's put it up against Cobalt Dragoon 260 Cyclone. So Cobalt Dragoon's taking another DRAN's Brave 455 under needle. Let's go. There we go. 1 hit knockout, 3-0. And a spin finish, DRAN's Brave, 1-3. DRAN's Brave with its first point in this matchup. And a knockout. 3-3. We are tied up. Next point takes the win between Cobalt Dragoon and DRAN's Brave. 3-2, let it rip. Let it rip. Spin finish. DRAN's Brave taking down Cobalt Dragoon with the survivor finish, making it 4-3, taking down Cobalt Dragoon. Alright, Golem Rock, taking on DRAN Brave, stock combo, let's go. And a spin finish, 1 point for Golem Rock. And that is a spin finish, 2-0 for Golem Rock. Spin finish, 3-0. Golem Rock needs 1 more point to take down DRAN Brave. And a knockout, 2-3. DRAN Brave with an awesome knockout, getting its first 2 points against Golem Rock. That's a win for DRAN Brave, taking down Golem Rock. Golem Rock taking down DRAN Brave. Alright, next Beyblade. What's up, Galactic Blades? Next Bay, Hell Knight 380 Needle. Spin finish, 1 point from that. Have to make the most competitive combo for DRAN Brave. You have to do a lot of testing, but ideally, someone with low rush is probably your best bet. 2-0 on that. Three-0. On that is 1 more point to take out DRAN Brave. That's a win. Helm Knight taking out DRAN Brave. Next one, Whale Wave, 580, Elevate, up against DRAN Brave. To finish, 1 point from Whale Wave. Two 2-0, Whale Wave. Alright, so